Is Palestine going to join the BRICS? As Russia is the chairman of this year's BRICS, Putin has invited Palestine to the 2024 BRICS conference. Until now, no country has been able to fully support Palestine in the ongoing conflict in Gaza. Countries have been cooperating with a truce, but that is all. It is because no country or alliance wants to support Palestine at the risk of losing Israel, and thus the United States and its allies. Putin, Xi Jinping, and the BRICS have differing plans. The invitation has been confirmed, and Palestine will attend the summit. Will Palestine be urged to join the BRICS and other major countries on its side? What are Putin and the BRICS thinking about doing? In this video, we'll discover. So, what's happened? The BRICS 2024 summit is slated to take place in Russia's Kazan region on October 22, 24. The 16th summit will be the first for the expanded 9-member alliance, with discussions centered on vital issues such as the economy, trade, and currencies. However, the most crucial issue will be BRICS' intentions to enter the global sphere and grow their influence. Palestine has been formally invited to the summit. Not only that, but Russia is actively seeking to ensure the country's involvement and membership. Palestinian leader Mahmoud Abbas stressed the strong, long-standing strategic ties between Palestine and Russia, adding, "We have certainly discussed bilateral relations because we enjoy a very long-standing strategic relationship with Russia." During his official visit to Moscow from August 12 to 14, President Abbas met with President Putin to discuss a variety of issues, including the situation in Gaza and bilateral relations between Palestine and Russia. Perhaps this is where Putin and Abbas decided that Palestine should attend the BRICS gathering. Following the meeting, Abbas shared his thoughts, stating, "We have discussed our vision of possible developments shortly and what it can produce during these difficult times." The two leaders also discussed potential within the BRICS Cooperation Forum. Interestingly, Russia intends to complete all of the targets it has set for itself now that it has the chairmanship. In 2024, Russia will host around 250 events, the most prominent of which is the Kazan Summit in October. During their meetings, Abbas and Putin verbally agreed that Palestine would be invited to the forum in an outreach capacity. Palestinian leaders have stated that there will be specific events dedicated only to Palestine, allowing member countries to discuss their perspectives on regional developments. Abbas stated that everything would be as complete as possible, given that these association member countries are all friendly to Palestine. So, can Palestine join the BRICS? According to recent developments, Palestine could soon join the BRICS alliance. For the first time, Palestine might sit at the same table as the global powerhouses that comprise the BRICS. As a result, for Palestine, joining BRICS is about more than just getting along with Russia. The partnership offers Palestine a voice and the ability to do what it wants. BRICS has largely backed Palestine's efforts to achieve statehood, particularly at recent summits. However, it is vital to recall that Israel has close ties with other BRICS countries, particularly China and India. To join, Palestine will need to engage in deliberate and strategic diplomacy. Palestine must connect further with all BRICS countries while ensuring that these efforts do not jeopardize its relationship with Israel. This diplomatic balancing act entails encouraging BRICS members to take a strong stance on Palestinian rights on the world stage, which is more said than done. However, this is not the only issue to consider. Palestine's internal politics could potentially be a serious impediment. The Palestinian Authority is now dealing with difficulties such as fractured leadership and a crisis of legitimacy. To successfully join BRICS, Palestine must show a united front that effectively represents the entire country. A unified leadership would significantly boost Palestine's legitimacy and negotiation ability on the international stage. However, the ongoing conflict between the PA and Hamas hampers this objective. Furthermore, Palestine must show that it has a strong governance system capable of handling foreign ties and economic collaborations. It's because BRICS members are reluctant to back a country dealing with internal strife. However, there is one point to note. BRICS will not expect everything from Palestine, as it does from other possible members, because the organization is aware of the situation in which Palestine and its people find themselves. As a result, allowing Palestine into the BRICS will be met with enthusiasm rather than skepticism. That is because the foreign ministers of the BRICS countries released a joint statement supporting Palestine's full participation. But is BRICS the coalition that Palestine requires? Simply put, BRICS provides more benefits to Palestine than Palestine does to BRICS, which is understandable. BRICS does not want to award all new memberships to only the most powerful countries. Instead, it intends to assist some in rising to the next level and aligning with an alliance, rather than being politically isolated. BRICS might play a critical role in reintroducing Palestinian statehood to the center of international debate, especially after years of stalling caused by the United Governments and Israel emphasizing normalization of relations between Israel and Arab governments over peace talks. Not only that, but all pro-Palestine resolutions were blocked. However, if Palestine enters BRICS, it will gain access to the Security Council through Russia and China, which have veto power. The BRICS have traditionally backed Palestine, but the current situation gives that support new significance. The Johannesburg summit ended with a resolution asking for direct discussions between Israel and Palestine based on international law and the Arab Peace Initiative to establish a sovereign and independent Palestinian state. This is consistent with the Palestinian-Chinese Strategic Partnership inked in June. Just before the event, South African President Cyril Ramaphosa reaffirmed his country's commitment to Palestinian liberation. The Palestinian leadership welcomed the BRICS call for direct negotiations with Israel, particularly without the United States' involvement. This sends a strong message to the United States. The era of American unilateralism is coming to an end. Saudi Arabia appointed its first non-resident ambassador to Palestine and consul general in Jerusalem without consulting Israel, demonstrating a renewed emphasis on the Arab Peace Initiative and the BRICS strategy. Additionally, the BRICS nations are subtly distancing themselves from the United States' Abraham Accord strategy for Palestine. This is not to say they oppose the accords, but they fear that failure to handle the Palestinian question will jeopardize the two-state solution. Palestine's deeper connections with the BRICS come amid a worsening crisis inside the Palestinian Authority. The decision to remove the U.S. as a mediator reflects deteriorating relations between Washington and Israel. It also reflects the Palestinian leadership's perception that the U.S. and Israeli governments intend to weaken or abolish the Palestinian Authority and forsake the peace process in favor of annexing the occupied West Bank. In recent years, the United States has dramatically reduced aid to the Palestinian Authority, while Israel has continued to withhold tax revenues and impose other restrictions, crippling the PA's ability to manage its budget, resulting in salary delays and diminished public services. This has weakened public support for the PA and fueled unhappiness with the existing scenario. This has resulted in clashes between the young fighters and the PA, which, under the Oslo Accords, is responsible for substantial security coordination with Israel, including the prevention of armed attacks. These issues are prompting the PA to seek BRICS as a forum for negotiations that could help it regain both internal support and international power. Palestine is also seeking to use Russia's and China's expanding regional influence to launch a new, non-aligned peace process, seizing on the intensifying conflict between major powers. For BRICS, resolving the Palestinian issue has the potential to transform the alliance into a political as well as an economic one. But what are Palestinians thinking? It strongly wants to join the BRICS, a powerful bloc with the potential to damage Western economies. As a result, Palestine has already applied to join the BRICS. Even though other nations were formally admitted to the BRICS, the decision on Palestine was postponed for further consideration. However, now that Russia is the BRICS chairperson, it has decided to address the matter. There is a likelihood that at the summit, the decision to include Palestine will be formally taken, and Palestine will then be proclaimed a full member. As a result, this summit could mark a watershed moment in Palestinian history. What are your thoughts? Will Palestine join BRICS and flex its powers against Israel? Do you think Putin intends to go on the offensive and support Palestine now that he is the chairman of BRICS? Please share your opinions on what might happen if Palestine joined BRICS in the comments area below. Would you like to see more videos like this one? If so, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it.